Aston Villa, they make it with 2 wins out of 2, of course, winning against Young Boys in the opening round of matches. For Bayern Munich, their first defeat under Vincent Kompany. For more on this, let's welcome in, shall we? Jurgen Klinsmann is with us. Jurgen, just as a game overall, thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely entertaining. I mean, obviously, it's only the second game in that Champions League first part. So it's nothing lost for Bayern Munich, but it's a surprising loss, I think. I mean, it was not the best of a game, but it was always kind of open. It could have ended up in a different result as well. Bayern had a couple of good chances. But I mean, this goal from John Duran was quite something. I think what you see is that Bayern, even if they are obviously they're unbeaten in the Bundesliga and they have a very good start, they had a tie on the weekend with Leverkusen, but they have still a couple of similar issues that they had already last season. Now, and you could see that especially in that goal that they conceded. You know, the positioning of both center backs, Kim and Upamecano. Upamecano looked like he was out of position in that moment, and obviously for Aston Villa, this is massive. This is a fantastic win. Yeah. It lifts them and lifts their mood. But yeah, I mean, Bayern Munich, they have a couple of things to discuss over the next few days.
It was a great atmosphere ahead of kick-off, and Villa kind of lived off that initially in the first half. Second half, it kind of drained away a little bit, and you thought, oh, maybe Bayern are going to nick something here, or it's going to be a draw. But then it's Jurgen coming on, making the difference. Look,
Bayern had the bulk of the possession. That was no surprise. As Jurgen said, lacking a bit of cutting edge and guile in the final third. Still looked vulnerable at the back, but the context here is really, you know, we sit and talk about coaches and managers, some doing great, some are under a lot of pressure, some hanging on to the job. The context here for me is the job that this guy's done.
Yeah.
You know, so long out of the Champions League and its current format and its previous format. Back in for the first time, winning in Switzerland, which is wasn't a big surprise. Young Boys are going to be one of the whipping boys. Yeah. But the job he's done getting them in the Champions League, the way that he's sort of built this squad, part of it is from the old guard and before, and some of it is the new. The way he's coached them, the way they play, and the fact that they can go into this competition. And look, if they were to play Bayern, 10 times, Bayern would probably beat them 7 or 8. But to be able to go in there, and that I'm talking about at the moment, but to be able to go into this competition and face one of the juggernauts of European football, even though they're not at the best, and be competitive is just a testament to what Unai Emery has been able to do. You know, when people say you can't do it unless you just spend. Yes, they've spent money. Of course they have spent some money. But they haven't absolutely blown the market apart. He's worked with what he's got, he's added to it, and I don't know how far they'll go in the competition. You know, they're not clearly they're not going to be anywhere near winning it. And when it all shakes out in this new format, we'll see. But I just have to tip my cap to a manager who has come in and shown that actually when you work on a training ground, sometimes you can see the fruits of the work that you're doing.